Hello, everyone, and welcome into MVP Sports. I am your host, Soapy Muffins, and today I'm joined by my host that is as pretty as a picture, Dave Oster.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I told you it's going to be different every time.
I'll accept it. I'm just that's the first time I've ever heard that. I'm gonna take it as a compliment, and thank you.
Yeah, you know how you doing today? You doing good?
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I mean, hey, it's always wonderful to hear, especially when it's going to get more exciting. Dave, coming days, we got free agency coming up. We got summer league basically almost. I mean, probably like a month after, I think.
No, it's little in 6 days.
Yeah, so Summer League in 6 days, oh, it's going to be a wonderful time. But today we're talking about a draft grade for Dub Nation. And before we get into the picks, did you know Dubs are out here collecting shekels? Shekel mining out here. Dave had brought it
Jordan Shekel
before that about Jordan Shekel. They're mining shekels out here, and
Summer League invite. Let's see if he lands.
Let's see if he's as money as a shekel can be. But
I mean, he's an incredible shooter, but he was playing against nobodies. San Diego State University. Yeah. I love him already, but we'll see what the shekel's worth.
Yeah. So the two players that the Warriors drafted, they drafted Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. I'm going to start this one off, Dave.
Yeah.
I am actually really surprised Kuminga went to them.
Really?
I think that was. To me, at 7, I was like, all right, they're taking Wagner. I'm like, they have to. And then no. Warriors are like, hey, let's make this fat boy look stupid too. And I'm like, man, so now I'm fat and stupid. Thank Dub Nation. The fact that, I viewed Kuminga as a player that, he wasn't going to fall extremely far. I thought he was going to go 8 then. If he didn't go 7, he was going to go 8. I wasn't a person who believed him falling out of the top 10. Yes, he didn't do too well in the G League, but once again, you got to remember, he's playing against professionals and grown-ass men.
And he is pretty young, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the youngest players in the draft of where, I just did not expect Kuminga to go here. That was what really surprised me. I mean, honestly, I'm not, one of the people who are they fucked up. They took a guy who we don't even know if he's good. It's the Warriors tend to get a lot out of their players. We saw what they just turned Wiggins into. We were like, wow, Wiggins isn't that good to... Wow.
No. I was a Wiggins defender since day one, you sons of bitches. Don't lump me in with Jake and Ricky. I was a Wiggins defender since day one, damn it.
I mean, hey, at least you get to ride that wagon.
I do.
How many people get to ride that? Last
year's draft pick, Wiseman.
I was gonna say I was the Wiseman rider, and turns out it's not good if I ride your wagon.
Yeah, so what do you think about Mr. Kuminga?
I mean, I like him. I think even in my last mock, I brought up in another video that I had done one but never posted it. I think I still had Kuminga going 5. In my mind, I was still Kuminga is still an incredible talent, and if he can be anything like we think he can, this may be a steal for the Warriors. And I know obviously 7th pick steal, ooh. But that's the thing of if he hits what a lot of people comp him to, obviously the comps are all over the fucking board with him. Some of them are, he's this, he's a okay player, and then I've heard some people say, oh, he's Jaylen Brown, and it's if he hits on the Jaylen Brown, all right, cool, the Warriors just got Jaylen Brown but bigger.
Well, I don't know about the bigger thing. His measurables are, but yeah, I think he's closer to 6'6" than he is 6'8", 6'9". Look, I don't hate the Kuminga pick, but I look at it in the scope of 50-50 he'll be on the team by the end of the season. I think you take a guy with high upside and who you'd be cool living with, but at the same time, this is a championship roster. They want to get back there, and I think that the number 7 overall pick in the draft plus more, could return a player who will help them sooner rather than later, This is one of those situations where could pay off because I think their later pick in Moody is a plug-and-play stud. I think he's the guy in my mind. I'm that's, of course we're going to let him fall. That was the, of course the Warriors walk away with one of the best wing talents, absolute, two-way potential stud in the draft at 14. Why not? Just let it happen.
And then moving into Moody as well, like a lot of us, even during the stream, were sitting there like, "Oh, when's Moody gone?" Like it was basically almost for like 3 to 4 picks in a row. We're all just like, "All right, yeah, so Moody goes here." That was fun seeing this go.
Yeah, well, I mean, not our video, but Zaire Williams went and Josh Primo went, and I think both of them we did not see going as high. So Moody there at 14. I mean, that's how you get there. I don't understand and I don't agree, but congratulations, Warriors, on him.
Yeah, and especially with the fact that like he is a player you can instantly just put into the lineup and just right away he's helping.
Yeah,
That is the main thing that I think keeps Moody on this team. Of where obviously like they've had other players kind of like that they've picked up or that they've drafted and like they kind of play every once in a while, but like they're kind of just they're like right near the bottom of the roster. Like they get garbage time minutes. Like Moody's a guy I could see getting good minutes right off the bat.
yeah.
Like we had seen them take a Pool before, if I remember correctly. It was like a Pool, I think like 2 years ago. Like every time they draft someone, it's always like, oh yeah, they're G League bound. Like,
I mean, Poole developed the fuck out of his game. He was huge for them last year, and now he's part of the core. So, look, I think the Moody pick is perfect because you're looking for someone who, if Clay is not 100%, or you don't want to play Clay too many minutes and continue, coming off of horrible injuries, let Moody soak some minutes, And assuming it's the Warriors, so they're going to do Warrior things when they're blowing teams out early in the season. These kids are going to get some run time in my mind, By the time, I'm not saying it's going to be like the 73-win Warriors team where the entire third quarter is just like trash unit, but like I do think that this is going to be Moody's opportunity to get minutes because Clay's situation, you want to keep your stars safe. Don't overexpose them and let the kids play, get used to the system. I absolutely love the Moody pick, and I think the Kuminga one's something that, hey, I can see why. But if he's traded, I also wouldn't blink.
Yeah, I mean, I almost kind of, with this as well, I don't expect Moody to get traded, to be honest. Like, I know, like, we kept hearing, like, over and over again. I was like, well, the Warriors are going to trade this pick. Obviously, I thought they would have. Because, like, for instance, like, they had basically damn near a really good package for someone like a Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
But, like, 7-14. I know they didn't want to throw in Wiggins, but make contract work, it would have had to be Wiggins.
Yep.
But, like, I think if they keep Kuminga, like, obviously Kuminga doesn't start. He's definitely coming off bench, like, right away.
Yeah.
But, like, if he starts showing, like, incredible strides when he's in that Warriors system, I think we may see them kind of go back to small ball again. Of, like, we may see Draymond get rolled out at the 5. Kuminga then at some point may get slotted at the 4. Of where it's like, oh, hey, if Kuminga's offense and his defense, come along, I think his offense is probably going to come along before his defense.
Yeah.
It's mostly just because, even though he did not shoot a very good percentage in the G League, once again, that's also kind of going from playing high school to playing professionals. That's a massive jump.
Definitely. And again, think about the quality of roster around him. Now he's going to be playing in the Warriors offense, getting passes from Steph Curry. Yeah, he might get some good looks out there. He might get some good looks.
Yeah, and I think it's as well, playing once again with Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters of all time. Steve Kerr, another great all-time shooter. Like, he's surrounded by shooters that can help him basically increase that shot. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, he didn't shoot really well from the 3, blah, 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 and a bunch of other, like, critiques of his shot. It's like, you guys know he's on a team with, I don't know, 2 of the 5 greatest shooters of all time. And a great developmental staff.
Yeah.
Great coach.
On the upside, he also gives them a chance to switch it up, too. Like, if they want to play up-tempo and run fast break, Kuminga as a slasher in the fast break is dangerous. We've already seen that. He attacks the rim, so, like, he gives them something that, they didn't really have as an option. He gives them a new tool to use, so I'm really excited about that, too, because it can give the Warriors a different look. They're not going to lean on it heavily anytime, but it's just the idea that, hey, you have to be aware that a backdoor cut from Kuminga could happen, and Steph could just float one up there, like that kind of shit is just yet another layer to add on to the other team's defensive responsibilities, which good fucking luck.
Yeah. And Sorry, my Discord's being delayed.
Like,
It always
it's
decides
so
to be out of nowhere. Yeah. If you had to give them a grade, where would you place the grade at?
I'm trying to find a reason to not give them an A. There are guys who I liked better, but I think for knocking your high risk, high reward player with your earliest pick and then getting a safe, two-way wing with your second one, it's an A for me. It's just an easy A.
Yeah, I think with mine, I'm gonna go A minus, and I'm mostly just doing that just because I think Franz would have been the better pick here.
Yeah,
and it's mostly just because I think Franz helps more right away.
Yeah.
For the fact of we had brought up in the Magic video that one already has been recorded. So if you're seeing this one beforehand, good luck. Basically, we had brought up with Franz that a lot of people just comp him to be just a higher end role player, but he'd be more than that. He steps in as a high end role player, and then just sky's the limit. Whatever you can get out of him would be really good. I think it would just, in my opinion, I think Franz would have been the better pick here for them. You can't get more perfect than Moody at 14.
Yeah. I mean, I'm scrolling through and I'm like, okay, Trey Murphy had been mocked to them, but I would rather have Moody. They could have taken a big risk on some other guys. No, I think that this is exactly what they needed. They added wing depth. They let Kelly Oubre walk, which was the right move. So again, they addressed needs. The only thing out there that's still the giant question mark is obviously around Wiseman, which, hey, if that's your worst problem to solve, you're going to be okay.
Yeah. All right, that's going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to join the MVP community, there you can talk about basketball, football, soccer, hockey. If you want to gamble, you can gamble. We talked about gaming in there because I put stuff about the Halo Infinite beta. If you want to support us in the
gaming.
Plug.
Shameless plug.
That's also a game that's been in there. If you'd like to support us monetary value, you can go to patreon.com/MVPvids. There you can join one of the 4 tiers and get benefits for that, or you can just go through YouTube or through as a channel member. Once again, like I said at the beginning, comment, subscribe, share the video, all the normal YouTube jargon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.